Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our APA Season 7, I think, Week 4 battle against Emil and his Montreal Screwpies. Emil's an awesome dude, absolutely phenomenal at the game. I really do recommend you go check him out. He's one of my close friends here in the community, and again, he's a phenomenal player, and if you're into, like, you know, heat, shenanigans, and just, you know, cool, funny sets, that actually end up working, definitely go check out Emil. I know, like, I don't think it was last week, but I think the week before, he swept D-Ray with a Last Resort, Swords Dance, Agility, Protect double. So we have our work cut out for us, because he's a very creative builder, and I can never get a read on my boy. I'm about 50-50% against him all time. I've, you know, won probably about the same amount of games that I've lost against him, so this should definitely be a good one, and he's killing it this season. So yeah, definitely go check him out in the description below, as well as drop a like on this video if you do enjoy, and sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're pushing towards 700 subs, it's our next goal, and if you could help us get there, I would really appreciate it a ton. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the team builder. I do quick little team builders, you know, before the battle, so you know what we're bringing while we're bringing it. If you want to skip ahead to the battle itself, there's a timestamp on the screen right now, as well as in the description on when the battle itself starts. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Our team, if you did forget, is at the top of the screen for the final time, and it consists of Necrozma, Weavile, Sylveon, Seismitoad, Blaziken, Lycanroc Dust, Licky, Skarmory, Garbodor, and Decidueye. And like I said, this will be the last time we use this team. Sometime next week, probably the day before Week 5 battle goes up, I'll be uploading my next draft analysis, which is definitely interesting. But oh, and really quick before I jump into Emil's team, I did have some more housekeeping I had to get to attend to, I guess. There will be 2 points in this video, because I am recording this after the fact. Oops, third ball break. There will be 2 points in this video where my audio cuts out for like a minute, and one of them in like 30 seconds, the other one. I apologize. I'm not going to record voiceover for these because I'm a little bit late getting these up anyways. Like, I'm kind of rushing last second. So there won't be any audio for like a minute towards the end of the video. But it's really towards the end, and, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. They're not like, you know, super important turns or anything like that. But, yeah, and then Emil's team. Let's go ahead and jump into it. It's at the bottom of the screen, and it consists of Clefable, Slowbro, Crocodile, Noivern, Cobalion, Tangela, Nihilego, Double, Gothitelle, Emolga, and Arcanine. Now, I've said this to Emil before, and I think everybody kind of expects this of Emil. His drafts, they're not very good on paper. This team is not very good, but again, he's a very creative builder, and he drafts in ways that he knows he's going to succeed. And again, I believe he's either 3-0 or 2-1, so he's doing really well for himself. Like, again, this team, while I don't think it's very good, he's been using it phenomenally, so I'm definitely scared about that. Biggest threats to me, Calm Mind Clef can be very annoying for me to deal with. You saw we lost to a Calm Mind Clefairy last game, so Calm Mind Clef is definitely a big demon in this game. Slowbro is actually pretty hard for us to break in certain instances. Crocodile is very hard for us to switch into. I really predict he's going to be like a bulk up set. I think bulk up goes crazy versus me. But you'll see what bulk up set. I think he's going to be bulk up Throat Chop for my Sylveon, and you'll see kind of how we prepare for that and stuff like that. Noivern is a bit annoying. Cobalion is a bit annoying. Not the biggest deals in the world, though, to be completely honest. Nihilego is a massive threat versus me. Like, a huge threat versus me. I don't have good rock resist. It's really just Seismitoad who gets run by a Grass Knot, so that's not good. Gothitelle is incredibly annoying for us to deal with as well, depending on its set. It's just a great nuisance, forces great prep. And Arcanine can be a bit of a nuisance as well. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, we have a very cool set this week. We are a Necrozma, rocking out the Cold Berry. Prism Armor is our ability. Photon Geyser, X-Scissor, Morning Sun, and Swords Dance. We're not running with like a crazy, you know, setup, get fast and go Burst, Sweeper, Necro. But this is still a phenomenal win con. This is a really spadef Swords Dancing Necro that can take on Nihilego. It's really going to be our main Nihilego response, actually. And we won't Swords Dance on the thing initially in case it is Foul Play, but this thing is here to take on that thing, as well as just set up Swords Dance and really bully past his fat. Photon Geyser goes through Unaware if he wants to be unaware able to stop some kind of setup, which is really important. X-Scissor is great for Crocodile, Slowbro, and the Gothitelle, which is really important. And realistically, everything else just gets murked by a +2 Photon Geyser. He does not appreciate it. And Swords Dance is going to help a lot with that double Intim core of Arcanine plus Crook, because we're boosting faster than he can, you know, lower our attack, which is important. That's why I didn't want to go like Dragon Dance or something. I think the immediate power of Swords Dance is better, and due to the passivity of Emil's team, I'm not too worried about being overwhelmed and knocked out, because Necro kind of just sit on a lot of his team, which is great. We have a Colbur Berry for whether it be a Foul Play from Nihilego, Foul Play from Gothitelle, or some kind of Dark move from Crocodile, which is really important. EVs wise, I totally forgot to look up and show you guys the EVs and why I'm running, you know, the spreads that we are, but EVs wise, we have enough speed for just general creeps with Necro, and then we're not 2-8 KO by Nihilego after rocks, and we have a little bit left over an attack in 76, which is definitely nice. Next up, though, we do have our Seismitoad, another cool set, rocking out with a Life Orb. Swift Swim is its ability, Surf, Earth Power, Rain Dance, and Sludge Wave. EVs wise, we got 68 HP, 228 attack, and 212 speed with a modest nature. Look at Amel's team and look at this Pokemon. Either endgame, this thing wins, or early to mid game, it breaks and claims 2 or 3 kills, and there's not much he can do about it. The combination of Surf, Earth Power, and Sludge Wave really is not guarded well by Mr. Amel. Life Orb, Surf, and the Rain into Sludge Wave should kill Tangle, and pretty much everything else just kind of gets marked by Surf, Earth Power, and Sludge Wave. Minus maybe like a bulkier Noivern, but I don't even really expect Noivern to come, to be completely honest. I feel like there's better Pokemon that he can bring, so we'll see. We can set up Rain Dances on a ton of things, and we can kind of just really punch holes and really be a general nuisance to this team, which is, again, absolutely amazing. This thing does a ton of damage overall, and I'm really looking forward to it. EVs wise, we are creeping an Adamant, Scarf, Cobalion, if it is Scarf. We have a Life Orb number and HP, and then the rest of it is just in our special attack to do as much damage as humanly possible. And yeah, that's going to be Toad. Next up, we have Garbodor rocking out with a Black Sludge. Aftermath is its ability, Gunk Shot, Stomping Tantrum, Spikes, and T-Spikes. Eevees has got max HP, 84 attack, 4 defense, 124 Spadef, and 44 speed with an Adamant nature. Eevees wise, we have enough speed for creeps. We Oko a Spadef Clefable, and then we have max HP, rest in our Spadef, so that we can take maybe a Nihilego hit, or maybe we could take a Gothitelle hit if it ends up trapping us in, something like that. Because Fizdef wise, we're going to take the hits that we need to, and we don't really need to EV for anything in particular, Fizdef wise, because things like, we'll take naturally take a hits from Cobalion pretty decently, like we won't be too KO by unless it's boosting, and then the Crocodile is just going to murk us regardless. Arcanine, offensive Arcanine just murks us regardless, so just things to keep in mind, but we do have the Aftermath to punish those physical attackers if they want to make contact with us when they knock us out. But yeah, Spikes and T-Spikes are very good this game. If we can eliminate that Nihilego, I think T-Spikes are great against a team with Clef, Slowbro, Crocodile, Tangela, Gothitelle, all these fat, annoying nuisances. And even with like his Bootsmons, like an Arcanine potentially, it could be really clutch because we have something in the back that really forces specific switches and specific knockoffs to really help us out. So that's going to be Garbodor. Let's go and jump into the next member, which is going to be our Lycanroc Dust. Rocking out the Life Orb, Tough Claws its ability, Accel Rock, Close Combat, Stealth Rock, and Crunch. We got max attack, 12 Spadef, and 244 speed with a Jolly Nature. EVs, we have max attack, enough speed for Cobalt, and the rest of our Spadef. This thing is basically here to get up rocks and potentially revenge kill things like a Nihilego or a, an Arcanine. It gives a great way of breaking through Noivern. Close combat's really nice against things like, Croak, if you want to use that as a pivot. Crunch is a great way of, forcing damage on Slowbro. Now, we're not really hurting Clef all too much, but we have other ways of doing so, and I think Clef is going to be my prime setup target with my Necrozma, which I think is really important. And again, it gives us a rocker, and hazards are going to be really important in this game because I think I do force plenty of knockoffs. So I think that's really great. Close combat also does well against the Cobalion, so I felt like all those were really important. Maybe I should have gone Stone Edge over Crunch, but then I couldn't really do it KO Bro, and some Clef variants can still avoid it with like lefties and maybe Protect and stuff like that. So I just felt Crunch might have been better overall, because also it's the Gothitelle too. So that's going to be Lycanroc Dusk. Then, next up, we have our Sylveon rocking out the leftovers. Cute Charm as its ability. Moonblast, Psyshock, Wish, and Protect. 244 HP, 220 defense, and 36 Spadef with Bold Nature. Yes, we are Cute Charm Sylveon. Reason being is I really think he's going to be Throat Chop Crocodile. I think Throat Chop Bulk Up in particular is really good versus me, but I think Throat Chop for sure is coming versus me. To stop my Sylveon from being able to do anything to him, and then he just 1v1s me. And this is my Crook check. I kind of get smashed by Crook otherwise, because I'm not bringing Skarmory this week, spoilers. So I wanted my Sylveon to guarantee be able to take that on. We also have Psyshock in order to hit a Nihilego on the switch in, if that ends up wanting to switch hard in on us. Then we have Wish and Protect, obviously, to keep ourselves and the rest of our members healthy. I kind of wish I had room for Heal Bell, maybe a Mystical Fire or something like that. No, we don't need Mystical Fire at all. Maybe just a Heal Bell, or maybe even a Calm Mind. Calm Mind could have been nice if there's no Nihu. But, I do think that, Moonblast Psyshock is still good. And he still doesn't switch into this Pokemon very well at all, actually, which is really interesting. And, yeah, it's here to kind of pass up Wishes and be a general nuisance to our opponent's team. EVs wise, we have enough Spadef to live any 2 Specs hits from Noivern. And then we have the rest in our defense to take those hits from Crocodile a little bit better. Lastly, we have Weavile rocking out with Pressure as its ability, Extra Bell as its item, Knock Off, Triple Action, Low Kick, and Poison Jab. We got max attack, max speed, with 4 Spadef and an Adamant Nature. EVs we're keeping a Jolly Cobalion. We have max attack from here as well. And, it just kind of rounds up the spread to make it max. But as bad as this Weavile matchup is. Because, like, if you think about it, right? We have Arcanine, Cobalion, Clefable, and then a potential, like, Colbur Slowbro, Scarf Nihi, because we don't have Ice Shard to revenge it. There's a lot of ways that he can really beat down my Weavile, but the thing I really like about Weavile this game is that it forces knockoffs and it forces specific switches. One being Arcanine. If I can knock off the Arcanine, it becomes much less difficult to deal with, and it also forces in the Arcanine, which is one of my opportunities to get up a Rain Dance with Toad. Same thing with Cobalion. If I can knock off its item, if it's like Boots or Chople or something like that, it helps me a lot for the endgame. It helps me a lot with my Necrozma, which is great, and it's another Pokemon that my Size Toad can set up a Rain Dance on if we can make a double and call that thing. We force in a Clef and we can knock off its item, which is again great. And knock off is just it's just a very, very useful item this game. It also helps in case he's like a mono setup Gothitelle, expecting me not to bring Weavile because he has a pretty good team for it. I think it's really important to be able to have this Pokemon to wall that potentially. But yeah, that's gonna be the team. I'll be right back with the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We're connected with Mr. Amel. Let's see what he ended up bringing. And I really couldn't tell you what he ended up bringing with the team and draft he really has. He did bring the Goth, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm a little bit underprepared for Goth. I will not lie to you. But my SDing Spadef Necro should still be able to get through it. We have a Clef. We gotta scout and see if it's like some weird trick set and things like that. That would be actually more unfortunate than like a, Calm Minding kind of setup set. We have Clef Crook. Cobalt. It might even be like a weird Scarf Brick Break set too. Creeping like an Adamant Weavile. I think he can do that on Goth. I don't know. We have a Gothitelle. We have an Arcanine. God, dude, the Weavile matchup is so bad. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it, but it at least forces knockoffs. And it gives me a Dark against the mono setup Goth if he read like, hey, Weavile has a dog shit matchup, so he's not bringing it. As for leads, what do we want to lead off with? I feel like worst case scenario is probably a Crook lead. I don't switch well into Crook or lead well into Crook, and Sylveon really actually isn't guarded super well in his team, minus the good old Arcanine. So I think I'm gonna lead off with Sylveon, and we'll go from there. Again, I really don't like that that Crook lead for me. I think I can kind of adjust from there. Unless it's a Goth lead. That would also be super unfortunate because I'm fodder for Goth. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm a little underprepared for Goth. I will not lie. That's on me though. I'm a little underprepared for Goth. I always hate building for Amel because I never know. Fuck. Damn, that's tough. Maybe I should be BP on this over Psyshock. I forget what I was. It was Psyshock for Nihi. He didn't bring Nihi, and I thought Nihi smashed me. That's what my Necro was so Spadef for. Damn, that's like super bad. Is it worth protecting, or should I just pepper this thing with Moonblast? I think... Damn. I'll Moonblast turn 1, because if he tricks me, there's nothing I can really do about it anyways. And it's not... I'd rather not, like, protect and give him a free Calm Mind turn, you know? I'll be able to see how fast he is as well. I don't think I have any speed on my Sylveon, but I should. Oh, no. Base 60. How fast is Goth again? Gothitelle. He's going to withdraw hard. Okay, he's base 45, so he has to be, like, fast. Arcanine comes out. That is fine. And what I can do here is I feel like I can just protect, because even if he teleports, I feel like I don't lose too much doing so. And I want to scout for a potential Wisp. I don't want to let my Lycanroc just get, like, Wisp right off rip. So he's going to go hard into that, which is fine. Arcanine. I have Crunch on my Lycanroc too, which is nice for it. We're going to protect here. Again, kind of scout a little bit. He's going to Flare Blitz. We are pretty Fizz-Def. I actually feel pretty comfortable just throwing up a Wish. He's about max HP. Doesn't look like he has much Spadef. How much is this going to do? He's going to take a chunk here. And I also got to feel pretty comfortable going hard into Lycanroc here, because I'm still going to take a fat chunk. Do we want to scout for the close combat, though? Because he really can just CC me in the nose. I could also get hard into Seismitoad and really start breaking through this team, which might low-key be better. He does not have good counterplay for this, and if I can break with this, I can for sure win with Necro in a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We're going hard Seismitoad. I feel pretty darn comfortable doing so. So we're gonna go Seismitoad. Not risk close combat. Gonna Morning Sun. That's a fair play as well. So we know that he's Flare Blitz Morning Sun. Morning Sun. And from here, click on Rain Dance. He's gonna pivot right out into a Molga. I know this thing gets Energy Ball, because I know he'd bring some shit like this. Does Energy Ball kill me in one? And is it worth taking that? I feel like it's literally not. But in the rain, even if he's max HP, I should just nuke this thing, right? I'm surfing. You can't stop me. I'm surfing. This nukes the shit out of a Molga in the rain. This is like 110 min to max HP. So he has to be like spadef to take this hit. So I think Toad's going to be able to pick up one here. He's like max spadef. Hate it here. Okay. Is there a water resist on this team? This sucks, but I do get a KO here. I don't have a way of healing this up either. Like, I really do not. Oh, that sucks. I just traded my Seismitoad for a fucking Molga. He's, like, literally max spadef. So I don't know if he, like, prepared for this moment in particular. But he quite literally has to be, like, he has to be super spadef to take that. So Seismitoad trades for a Molga, which blows for me. That is not a good trade. That is a great trade for Amel, but not a good trade for me. So I'm, down pretty bad on that one. I will not lie. It's nice to get rid of it, you know? Don't have to worry about it nuzzling my team down. What do I think comes out here? I can go Lycanroc potentially. Only issue is until I get a Wish Up with my Sylveon, I'm kind of in a tough spot. I'm gonna go Lycanroc here. Just gonna Goth. I feel comfortable getting up my rocks. I want my rocks now. I want my rocks now, because he should scout for Crunch, yeah? Or should I Crunch? Man, should I Crunch? I really low-key want to Crunch this thing in case it's some weird shenanigans. But I don't think he's going to Trick Lock me into anything. I really don't think that's his play if he's, like, Scarf. Maybe if he's Specs Trick? Yeah, I'm gonna get up my rocks. I'm gonna get up my rocks because what that does is if I focus in an Arcanine on, like, my Weavile or something like that, I can knock it off and I can start forcing it to take Rock Chip, which I think is really, really important because I don't deal with that Pokemon super well. And that's quite literally all Weavile is here for. It is Scarf. Are you gonna 2-hit KO me? Fuck, you do 2-hit KO me. That's tough. He is Scarf. Okay, so that's good to know. Damn. Another one gone. Let's see if he fucked up his ability. Because we quite literally don't lose anything in case he did. He did not. So we're just gonna have to click a Cell Rock. That is tough. We're gonna go ahead and Cell Rock this thing. At least chip it down a little bit. So we know he's Scarf, which means he could potentially be Trick. Which is also, like, really bad. I really wish I just crunched this thing now. Like, I really wish I just crunched it. Now, what's my best play in this specific instance? It's either to go Weavile, get a free knockoff on something. I do like that play, potentially. Ooh, I'm at a tough spot, bro. This thing is really annoying. It is Scarf. It could also be Scarf Brick Break, which is something I have to keep in mind. I could definitely see a Scarf Brick Break. I think I am going to knock off. Cobalion comes in, then it comes in. If Arcanine comes in, that's really good. I'd like to remove its boots. So, we'll see. He's going to withdraw. Yeah, so we're going to be able to get rid of Arcanine's boots, if it is boots. It is not boots. It's probably Helmet, then, if I had to assume. Is that a crit? It was just... Wait, does +1 E-Speed even kill me? Arcanine. So it is justified. +1 E-Speed if he's like max attack. Let's say he's max HP. I'm quite literally just going to click knockoff, I think. E-Speed does not kill me. So he's gonna E-Speed. As long as he doesn't crit, I don't die. Perfect. Cool, so Arcanine goes down, and that's nice for me. Gothitelle's gonna maybe come in. Let's see if Scarf Goth can outspeed me. Base 65 speed. Volume. Gonna take a little rocks or rooskies. And I think I'm actually gonna go into this guy right here. I'm trying to get up some spikes. I want to scout for a Thunder Wave too. I don't want my Necro Thunder Wave if I don't have to. Oh, it's my custom sprite. Oops. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting I have mons that were previously, like, you know, used. So we went from 187 to 112. Now, is a T-Spike more important? Or is a Spike more important? I actually really like a Spike. Oh, he's gonna taunt me. Okay, so he's Iron Head Taunt. That's tough. But we know he's not Scarfed, which is another good thing to know. I really struggle with this Pokemon. It's my only issue. Now, Cobalion, let's say he's... Cobalion. It's like max HP. How much do we do with an extra but low kick? I think I'm going to Tantrum here. Get off a little bit of chip. Kind of see what he's about. SD. Shit. Okay, so he's SD. I think I have to stay in and Tantrum here and put him in range of Weavile. That did a chunk. Which I'll definitely take. What are his last mons? Oh, dude, it's just that Goth that's gonna bone me, right? It's just that Goth that's super gonna bone me. I'm just gonna Tantrum here. He's super offensive, by the way, so he can't set up an agility on me. We are gonna die here, which is tough indeed. There is no priority that this thing gets, right? We're gonna go into Weavile. And we're gonna low kick. This thing is a demon of a threat. And it is time to low kick it. So Weavile actually is putting in a considerable amount of work because he wasn't like Intim or Helmet Arcanine. And he's like really offensive Cobalion. Like really offensive because I should not have done that much with Tantrum. Oh, it's because my last move failed, so it was doubled power. I did not think of that. And that's gonna bail me here because this should still kill. Wait, I totally didn't think of that interaction. That's so clutch. So we're going to be able to knock it out. That's actually a really cool interaction. Oh, shit. That's a really cool interaction. You don't see that happen too often with Tantrum. So the reason it did so much, I was like, why did that do so much? It shouldn't even do that much to offensive, really, in my head, I was thinking. But because he taunted me and my move before failed, Tantrum was doubled power, which is really cool. I almost went like Focus Blast instead of that. Either pop a Chopple or just do more damage, because Cobalion has Piss Spadef. But I'll take it. I want to see Gothitelle. If you're max speed, oh, you are fucking Brick Break, aren't you? Bastard. You're Brick Break. Because at +1, I think this does outspeed me. He's Brick Break, isn't he? Oh wait, I outspeed unless he's timid. If he's timid, he'll outspeed me. If he's not, he is timid or boosting nature and he fucking Brick Break me. It sucks. I knew he's... He doesn't, I think I literally win. But we're gonna go into SD Necro and we're gonna get off the Swords Dance. And that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna SD up. Wait, no, I think we do have an endgame. I think we quite literally do have an endgame, right? Because if the Goth comes back in, we just Photon Geyser it. So he's gonna intim us. I wish I would have gotten up that spike. That really would have helped out right now. But basically at +1... Don't kill. Don't kill. We're gonna X Scissor Hill. We're just gonna X Scissor here. And if he goes back into Goth, we're Colbur here, so we'll chew this up. And then we'll try Morning. Because what we want to do is we want to make sure we stay out of range of... Oh well. At least it's back now, but I'm probably gonna have to postcom this. Damn. Oh, that makes me even more tilted. Fuck, man, I wanna go cry after this game. This fucking sucks. Well, he's gonna EQ, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna try and stay as healthy as humanly possible. I will 100% sit here for more diff. My shitty mic. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Tough. Ah, oh, fuck, that's tough. We're gonna wish up. He's no recovery, Clef. I'm calling it. He's choice specs, Clef. But we're just gonna keep wishing up. There's not much commentary I can really give here, even. I'm probably gonna end up post-comming it, but... Or at least post-comming that one part. Maybe I'm not post-comming this part, but, I don't even know when it messed up, my mic. So, we'll see. Protekaruskis. So it was Throat Chop. I was right about that. It's tough. The Scarf Brick Break was really cool. I should have crept Scarf Goth. I got greedy with being adamant. I really wanted to be adamant, and he had to be... I could have crept that, too. I 100% could have crept that. And I would have won this game if that was the case. I won with Necro. Because I just... Yeah, I would have knocked him out there. But he might not have made that play, though, because then he sees... You know... That I'm adamant, I guess. EQ again. He's not taunt, which is at least good for me. So we're not even going to really be able to get up much above half. I'm going to protect this turn, then I'll Moonblast the next turn. Yeah. Let's go ahead and protect. And we'll Moonblast the next turn. Because that'll give me an extra turn of protect, I think. I don't know. Who cares? I might be wrong. And then we're gonna Moonblast. Let's do it, baby. And then the next turn we can protect on the Goth if it comes in and scout and see what its move is. Yeah, but we're gonna lose this one, unfortunately. It's very frustrating. Tis Pokemon though. Tis Pokemon. If he's Trick Goth, he goes into that, but he could also just go into Clef. I also don't know what its timer looks like, so maybe we can timer him out. He's Trick. Shit. We cannot timer him out. Oh yeah, no way we're gonna be able to timer him out. We're gonna protect here. He's gonna trick. And that seals the game. GG's to Amel. I'm very frustrated. I feel like I could have played that game better. Or at least prep better. I actually don't think I played that bad. I think I could have prepped better. That sure is frustrating. And we're just gonna Moonblast. Because we're tricked. Maybe we can, like, double crit him? And then we're gonna go ahead and click Moonblast. We're gonna be Scarf, so it's gonna bring it down to a 1-0, so our differential isn't that bad. So Goth is gonna take some damage. Gonna go down. And we lose our leftovers, and we lose our ability to wish up or do anything like that. So maybe if we can, like, double crit him. But we're just gonna click Moonblast. Nothing else to do. Fable. Let's see. 1. He's just gonna PP stall me? What are you doing? No shot you're gonna sit here and PP stall me, right? I have hella left. Wait. Do you lose? You can't PP stall me. Softboiled doesn't have enough. Yes, you can. You're fucking wish softboiled. Of course you are. Why are you wish softboiled? I feel like that doesn't make any sense, Amel. Why in the world are you wish softboiled? He's gonna Moonblast. Yeah, there's not much we can do. Why did you softboil the first turn then? Like, what was the point? Quite literally, what was the point? If we could double crit him, maybe. He's like Fizz Death. Let's see. Double crit could do it from here. Not gonna get it. Not gonna get it! If we could double crit, then maybe. I'll click it again. But yeah, it's just a war of attrition at this point. Just a war of attrition. I guess if he wasn't Calm Mind, then I actually would have won here. Yeah, but no, it's all good. He was double recovery, so we will not be able to break through him at this point. It's just not going to go down like that. Unless we get a double crit. Well, that doesn't help. Just makes this go longer. It's annoying. Whatever, let's just Moonblast. Maybe he'll choke and go for a Moonblast himself here, and we'll get the double crit. That would actually be like the craziest ending to a Draft League game of all time. But I'm not gonna get it. Oh, he soft-boiled again. Okay, he just had to Moonblast twice. He actually just had to Moonblast twice, even double crit. And one crit wouldn't have done it. No, I guess if I crit the first time, that would have covered it. So let's get it right here. One Moonblast. But just kidding. That's the game. Why are you wishing? Okay, that time, that is not a needed turn to him. My mic stopped working again, so fucking awesome. This has been a great video. I'm sure you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, I guess. Go check out Amel. I love him to death. He's a great guy. It was definitely a close one at the very least, but yeah, I'm losing 1-0 2 weeks in a row is really fucking frustrating. Like, really, really frustrating, but whatever. What can you do? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.